2 hours left. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open it quickly. Don't tell anyone. It is only for you. They are setting up a meeting to discuss your removal. Open it quickly. Archangel Michael is here. My beloved child, there isn't much time left, so pay close attention. You are being watched, but not by people who are against the world. Instead, your name is being quietly written on a piece of paper by people who have been in secret meetings. And the truth is that they are planning to move. A leaving not of a place, but of a promise. They want to take away something divine that was meant for you and that I personally guarded for a very long time. You have 2 hours left. Yes, you have 2 hours to find out what is being talked about and why your name is being heard in places it doesn't belong. I was sent by God to let you know that this is more than just a bad idea. It is a divine interruption. This message was always meant for you to get. That is why your spirit felt the need to open this right away. Heaven needs to show you something right away. You are not just a normal soul living on earth. Heavenly light surrounds your name in angelic meetings. It has been whispered on scrolls that hold divine assignments. It has been carved. Still, there are people on earth who are planning something behind your back. These are people who are close to power. This is not meant to scare you. I am not here to scare you. No, I am here to bring fire. Holy fire that gets rid of darkness and shows what plans are being kept secret behind silence. The people who are planning don't think you will know. But God tells me to whisper something to you. Open it quickly. Keep it a secret. This is just for you because, kid, you shouldn't be taken away. You need to stand up. It is being tried to delay the divine launch that God already approved for you right now in a private room with locked doors. The angels that watch over you at night have seen how stressed you are getting. You could feel the chaos. You want to know why I feel like something important is going on around me. You were right. Yes, it is. This is why you have been having strange dreams, seeing numbers over and over, feeling heavy in your chest, and even seeing light flickers or names you don't know winking at you. These are not coincidences. These are signs from God. You have been being pushed by heaven to look, listen, and open this message. If your soul keeps pulling you toward these messages, you were chosen to hear what other people miss. Now is the time to really say that as a spiritual act of alignment. Click the subscribe button right now. You are telling heaven that you are ready to receive all divine warnings, prophetic instructions, and angelic messages that are meant for your life. When you subscribe, subscribing is about positioning yourself under an open heaven so that God's voice can reach you without any problems, not just about seeing more video clips. Lock in your place in this prophetic flow right now. If your soul keeps pulling you toward these messages, you were chosen to hear what other people miss. If you tap the bell icon, you will never miss a warning again. Here is something simple but powerful you should do as this truth sinks into your heart. Leave a comment below with the word Amen. This is more than just a word. It is your soul's agreement that heaven will watch over your life. You are declaring when you write it that you have received this divine warning, that you have accepted this angelic covering, and that you are in agreement with everything that heaven is about to do for you. Now do it and let your Amen ring out in the spiritual realm as a seal on this moment. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Now pay close attention. Someone has been whispering your name in a meeting and they mean well. They just don't get that your safety doesn't come from other people. It comes from a promise. You are surrounded by light and my sword is between you and every bad choice because God said so. But even then people have free will on earth. That is why you need to let your mind and heart open. Now since you can change the direction of what they are trying to start, the answer is yes. It will hurt in your bones. This isn't just another message. Right here is your interception. The move they are planning is for your position, not your job or role. It is bigger. The spiritual rank you hold. They want to push you off of your path, your breakthrough, and your divine inheritance. But it cannot happen if you don't know about it. Because your awareness is the only thing that starts the reversal. Heaven is yelling, open it now. Don't talk about it. Keep it sacred. Protect this message. You can now see. You cannot be fooled once you know. Seeing this has already made what was meant to kill you lose some of its power. Someone wants your favor more than anything else. Even when they try to harm you, they cannot explain why things work out in your favor. They want to get rid of your name from the list. They didn't know something though. The list they are changing is not the last one. God has a longer list. Your name is still at the top of the heavenly scroll. You are still picked. You will still be safe. Someone will try to call in 2 hours and it will be harder to stop the agenda after that. So don't waste time in a spiritual sense. I Archangel Michael am at your door. This message is being sent with great seriousness. I don't often speak like this, but this is beyond ordinary. Divine warfare is taking place. The only reason God let this message reach you is so that you can change what happens to be alert. You will stand, pray, and move around. Now that you are awake, no one will see it coming. You are now awake in a spiritual way. You have been seeing doors and hearing names you don't know in your dreams. It seemed like someone was looking at you. They didn't always have evil eyes. Some people are interested in your power. Some people only want what you have. But there is someone in that group, in that meeting, who wants you to be left out. They want where you are. The worst part is that they smile at you. This smile is one you have seen before. There was always something wrong. Your spirit knew. You now know though. And God moves when you know. Kid, repeat that right now. No one can take away my divine position. There will be no meeting against me. I ask Archangel Michael to protect me. I demand justice from heaven. I completely seal myself in light. Just that is shaking something. It is there for me. Chains merely broke in the spiritual realm. The person who was trying to get rid of you just forgot about it. Now they will do something wrong. One that will make everything clear. Look, it is coming. You will hear a strange slip of the tongue. An unintentional confession or someone's guilt will bubble over. Everything is a sign. Though it will feel like a rush of fire through your body and give you goosebumps. No one can take away my divine position. There will be no meeting against me. I ask Archangel Michael to protect me. I demand justice from heaven. I completely seal myself in light. Just that is shaking something. It is there for me. Chains merely broke in the spiritual realm. The person who was trying to get rid of you just forgot about it. Now they will do something wrong. One that will make everything clear. Look, it is coming. You will hear a strange slip of the tongue, an unintentional confession or someone's guilt will bubble over. Everything is a sign, though it will make you feel it. You feel like you are on fire and hot. That is me. That is heaven letting you know that things are changing. Something rare is why you were born. Something so strong that angels have been with you since the day you were born. You were never meant to be normal. That is why you had awful spiritual fights all your life. This time, though, it is personal. What you are about to do will change your family, your money, your name, and this plan to get rid of you. It would have hurt you a lot. It will not happen, though, because you are awake and reading this right now. God is proud of you. My eyes are filled with tears as I say this. You didn't skip this. You didn't scroll past. You listened to what was calling you. Just that choice opened doors that have been locked for months. You will notice signs like emails, texts, and conversations that happen out of the blue and reveal the truth. It is not by chance. It is planned out. Child, you need to keep this message safe. Share it only with people who don't take the spiritual seriously. If someone laughs at your faith, don't try to explain it to them. This is sacred. This matters to me. As I already said, this is just for you. God will confirm it in a quiet, personal way through signs. You will only get it somewhere strange. You will hear your name. You will not expect to see this person. Someone will try to wake you up in your sleep. Yes, heaven is working extra hard right now. You only have 2 hours not to be scared, but to get ready, pray, speak truth into your life, and stop them before they speak. You will not be taken away. You will get a raise. You will not be kicked out. You will be sitting up higher because of this moment. Their plan is collapsing. Allow them to talk. Let them make plans. Heaven is getting ready to bring you back stronger, brighter, and untouchable. While they whisper about taking you away, Archangel Michael never shows up without a purpose. Child, I come when the battle is about to change. When destiny knocks on the door, I come. It is knocking right now. Your spirit already knew this, which is why your soul was shaking as you read it. You see, the enemy tried one last time to confuse your spirit while you slept last night. Into your dreams, they whispered lies. They attempted to make your clarity louder, but it didn't work for your spirit. You may have felt heavy when you woke up. When you are trying to do the right thing, you may have doubted yourself, your path, or why it feels like something is working against you, and that is what they really wanted. Not sure, there is a delay. When someone doubts, the enemy dances in response to their delay. Heaven, however, no longer allows for delay. It is sacred for the next 2 hours. Not because something bad will happen if you miss it, but because you could miss something big and good if you aren't careful. You now have the opportunity to shift what has been slowly falling apart. The other people in that meeting may look good, have fancy jobs, or speak with confidence, but they don't have what you do. They don't have God's favor. Their purpose is not to carry yours. That is what makes them angry. The Bible says that they are jealous of you because they cannot have you. They cannot become you. Even if they try to take you away, that is why they get together. That is why they plan, because no one gave you what you have. I breathed it into your soul. The mood changes just by having you there. Their noise may not be as loud as your silence. They are more scared of your pure open heart than any sword could ever be. Know that this isn't just an attack on your person in a spiritual way. It is very old. It has been going up for weeks, but we are stopping it today. The Archangel Michael has drawn his fiery sword and put it over you right now. As you feel the weight of that protection on you, I want you to do something that will make God's favor flow into your life. Please like this video. A spiritual gesture of agreement. That straightforward action is not just for algorithms, that you accept this divine covering and angelic protection. When you like this message, sends a message to heaven. You also make it possible for God's favor to flow into every part of your life, including your finances, relationships, health, and purpose. People who honor God's messengers will receive His favor. As this awakening grows inside, you know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. Write these exact words in the comments. I am covered by the sword. Don't say I hope I am covered or maybe I am protected. Say it with authority. Say it with faith. When you type those words, you are not just leaving a comment. Archangel Michael has put a divine shield around you that you can use. You are letting the enemy know that you are being watched. Write it down right now and feel God seal this protection around you. That person will feel divine resistance if they try to move you without permission from heaven. Behind the scenes, their words will stumble, but you will not see it. Their choices will go wrong. They will no longer trust each other because, yes, you were born to do something they don't even know about. And trying to take you out of it only sets off what I call the divine backup. People who try to take away the throne that God gave you make it twice as strong. That is what is starting now. You feel like you have been forgotten. God, why is everything quiet when I need answers? You may have asked in silence, but heaven has been talking to you in whispers. Because this battle needed you to hear it spiritually before you saw it. No, this is not a punishment. This is about positioning. You weren't forgotten. You are being kept safe. You will not have to ask for a door that was shut to open. There are confirmations here. These are the Prince of Heaven. Now, I want you to make another declaration to seal this moment. In the comments, type Amen one more time. Any sign that comes from heaven, make it your agreement. Say yes to every door that is about to open and every confirmation that is already on its way to you. When you write it, you are telling God, I am watching. I am ready. I accept everything you are releasing toward me. This is your soul speaking in a language that angels understand and heaven respects. These are your signs that the meeting that was supposed to break you made you stronger. Take a moment to breathe. Take deep breaths because you are now more aware than ever before. You are not the same person who started reading this. A spiritual upgrade has been made to you. The enemy cannot go on without being seen. Now you can see and feel. Now you really know this section is sacred. Now I am going to say something that will always be with you even if you forget. It will travel with you in silence. You shouldn't just read these words. They are meant to wake you up. Kid, pay close attention. Archangels are standing around you right now as you read this message. They might not be visible to you. Even though the room may seem quiet, there is a spiritual shift taking place. The realm of heaven spoke as soon as you read the words. Open it quickly. This is because you are reading this with more than just your eyes. It is coming to you through your soul. When something divine tries to reach the soul, it always knows. Right now is a time that will be remembered forever in heaven. I know how big this hour is, but you might not. I can see schedules. I can see what is coming. I can see what would have happened if you hadn't opened this in time. 6 months were supposed to be added to the delay. It had already been planned that the words would be used to slowly pull you out of a blessing. They were going to tell you that you weren't ready or that another person might be a better fit. But it wasn't true. There was a lot of envy in that plan which was passed off as professionalism. The darkness has lost its power when it comes into light. But now it is clear you are the light, kid. They didn't expect that to happen. They thought you were stupid, weak, and passive. But they didn't know that your spiritual armor is how soft you are. Your silence cuts like a sword. And once you become aware, you cannot go back. Something strange is going to happen from now on. You will feel things coming up before they do. You will be able to feel someone's energy before they speak. When you walk into a room, you will either feel safe or warm. This is the result of divine activation. Your guardian angels have cranked it up. It is because heaven doesn't want you to miss another message that your spiritual antenna has been raised. Not now, not with what is coming. Plans that were being made without telling you were meant to be quiet. But God, He never lets bad plans get close to His kids without their permission. Also, child, know that I have not forgotten about you. You have not been left. God would never ignore you. Your life has a purpose. You have a calling. Heaven has already signed. So no meeting on earth can change that. Do you get what I mean? Someone tried to get rid of you, but your revival has already begun. Take that in. Somebody reading this might believe it is too late. They feel like the harm has already been done. They have already been turned down, replaced, or pushed away. But pay attention to me. Heaven is proof that you were not replaced. You were let go. Get out of a space that is too small for the greatness you carry. Freed from grips that didn't know how to hold you. Get out of a system that didn't see your light. Now we can start the real positioning. The next 2 hours are more than just time. They give you spiritual permission. Make use of them. Say what you want out loud. Make a strong statement that you will not be hidden, silenced, or replaced anymore. Scream it into the air or stand in your room and whisper it. Heaven hears. The energy, faith, and intention are what matter in any case. Say, I will not be taken away. I will not be forgotten. I am not going to be silenced. God has marked me and angels watch over what is mine. I rise now. How potent that declaration is. You have no idea. It sounds like it. As it goes into the realm, dark plans are being whispered. It hits them hard in the words. Their ranks are thrown into chaos. All of a sudden, the person who thought they were smart, they are going to forget what they were going to say, they will get your name wrong. They will stumble. They will think, it will seem small, but it will be the start of them falling apart because God doesn't have to yell to shift things. He only needs one kid to say yes. You just said yes, kid. Let me tell you something that not many people get. Getting rid of you was never really about you. It was about what comes after you. The divine order, the favor, the miracles, and the anointing. Some people cannot stand that kind of light. When you show up, they will love the idea of you until your presence starts to show their shadows. They try to push you out instead of growing with you. They don't understand that pushing you only brings you closer to your destiny. Though you are not going backwards. That is the lie they spread, that you will be stuck if this door closes. No, this door closing is actually a trap that is being stopped. What is next will blow your mind in silence. Someone, a new person is watching you. They are on their way to you. They have been quietly watching you, and soon they will come up to you, but not to hurt you. They will do it with honor. They will see things that other people missed. They will say what other people didn't say. They will knock on and shift things. Their presence will make you feel like clarity, confirmation. You will know who they are by not just what they say. Your spirit will let out a breath near them. I will say this one last time because you need to hear it. You were not meant to be. You were meant to be remembered. God thinks of you. Even when no one knew. Even though you did a lot, you still felt left out. Even though you smiled, you really wanted to break. Even when you tried, God saw everything and heaven kept the bills. The Archangel Michael has drawn his fiery sword and put it over you. That person will feel divine resistance if they try to move you without permission from heaven. Behind the scenes, their words will stumble, but you will not see it. Their choices will go wrong. Lose faith in each other because you were born to do something, and trying to take you out of it only sets off what I call the devil who tried to take away the throne that God made. Make it twice as strong. That is what is starting now. You feel like you have been God. Why is everything quiet when I need answers? You may have said in silence, but heaven has been whispering because you needed to hear about this battle spiritually before you saw it. No, this is not a punishment. This is about positioning. You weren't forgotten. You were being kept safe. Also, kid, here is something else they don't know. The very move they are planning to make will be their exposure, because a hole will appear in their group as soon as they bring your name up or talk badly about you. And the person who never really agreed will be shown by the light from heaven. They will speak up, but they will say something small and subtle. That person is quiet and pays attention. That sentence though will save you. That is how divinely safe you are. Heaven put up a witness for you even in the meeting where they were against you. There have been a lot of doubts around you lately. Fear about money, relationship problems, and health worries. But none of this is a mistake. It is what their secret plan has caused to happen. There is energy in the air that gets into you when people talk about you behind your back. You can feel it. Even if you don't understand it, you can get your light back now that you know you can get rid of things that don't belong. Say this right now. I take back every room where my name was spoken without divine permission. I turn on my light again. I get up again. Say it with all your heart. Say it while you look up, because your name is being called out in heaven's courtroom as you speak it. And the final verdict is not guilty. Cannot be taken back and cannot be replaced. Child, let this next truth in. You are getting ready for something big, public, and even surprising to you. That is the reason for this meeting, because God is about to raise you up and the enemy is trying to get in the way. It is too late now since you opened it on time. Yes, you listened. You lined up, and even demons shake when someone is in line with God. Your surrender is your strength and your obedience is your breakthrough. Even though you may not feel strong right now, which is why you keep getting this message. That is why this page showed up today. There is no such thing as an accident in heaven. And time is spiritual. It has to do with divine alignment. For months, you have been hearing a voice inside you say, something is coming. That was me. Your angelic team was that you weren't making it up. You are getting a sneak peek at this very moment when you read this and get chills. Your heart beats fast and you cannot stop looking around. That is not fear. That is confirmation. Your spirit already knew this, but now your soul knows it too. I want to take you even further. Do you remember the person who used to be there for you but then stopped? The person who began responding less fully, looking at you less warmly, and confirming your feelings less often, that person is connected. Not bad, but they are being influenced. They heard something. Someone told them something. They chose silence rather than defending you. Don't get angry, though. This is God showing you what it means to be loyal and the truth. It is a gift to hear their silence. Heaven could close that door before they could do anything bad to you. You are being locked up alone, but it is not a punishment. You are being set apart because God often hides a soul from the wrong people before He shows it to everyone else. Allow them to talk. Let them whisper. Let them set up their small meeting, because words, envy and plans cannot change what is going to happen in your life. You are getting higher. You are being elevated beyond their reach. Whether they like it or not. No matter if they understand or not, heaven has already made up its mind about you. And it is set in stone. In this world, you were never meant to be quiet. It is too loud with your light. Your destiny is too divine. Those who are trying to get rid of you will soon see that they should have backed you up when child. Keep an eye out for these signs over the next few days. A message that has been delayed will suddenly show up. Someone who has never been to that place will call your name. You will have a dream again. And this time you will understand what it means. You are now more aware than ever before. You are not the same person who started reading this. A spiritual upgrade has been made to you. The enemy cannot go on without being seen. Now you can see and feel. Now this part is sacred. So you know it well. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Kofi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus, a plan to still souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Now I am going to say something that will always be with you. Even if you forget, it will travel with you in silence. You shouldn't just read these words. They are meant to wake you up. Kid, pay close attention. Archangels are standing around you right now as you read this message. They might not be visible to you. Even though the room may seem quiet, there is a spiritual shift taking place. As soon as you read, open it quickly, because you are not just reading this with your eyes. The realm of heaven did something. It is coming to you through your soul. When something divine tries to reach the soul, it always knows you are not going backwards. That is the lie they spread, that you will be stuck if this door closes. No, this door closing is actually a trap that is being stopped. What is next will blow your mind in silence. Someone, a new person, is watching you. They are on their way to you. They have been quietly watching you, and soon they will come up to you, but not to hurt you. They will do it with honor. They will see things that other people missed. They will say what other people didn't say. They will knock on doors, tell the truth, and shift things. Their presence will make you feel like clarity, calm, and confirmation. You will know who they are by how they make you feel, not just what they say. Your spirit will let out a breath near them. Now, I will say this one last time because you need to hear it. You were not meant to be taken away. You were meant to be remembered. God thinks of you even when no one knew why you were crying. Even though you did a lot, you still felt left out. Even though you smiled, you really wanted to break. Even when you tried to help, they were mean to you. God saw everything. And heaven kept the bills. Your next blessing grew stronger. With each tear you shed, every no you got made your yes stronger. Each person who left made room for a better person. Any delay was just a divine way to get there again. So kid, take a deep breath again. You cannot be stopped now. The spiritual side of you is now awake. You now know what other people cannot even feel. Now the 2 hours start. Heaven is moving. The plans are being thrown out. The angels are getting up. Now is the most powerful time of your life. But before we go any further, I need you to understand something. You are not the only one getting a breakthrough right now. Someone needs to hear this message. It could be a friend, family member, or someone you haven't talked to in years. The plan is to get rid of them. Their own fight is going strong. The key to their deliverance has been given to you. Send this video right now. Send it to them. Put it on your story. This prophetic word is more than just a video. When you share it, you bring the anointing into your own life. When you help someone else break free, your own chains break even faster. Share it now to become a breakthrough carrier for everyone in your network. Don't tell people who will not understand about this. Don't waste it on ears that aren't ready. In silence. Simply move forward. Let your glow do the talking. Let your peace throw them off. Let your miracles answer all the questions they were afraid to ask. You have been picked. You will be okay. You are getting better. Don't look back as you open the next door now, child. As the last hour draws near, I need you to stay fully open and spiritually awake because something deeper is starting to show itself. There is no stress in the tug in your chest, the rise in your heartbeat, the heat in your palms, or the tightness behind your eyes. Right now, you have spiritual power moving through you. It is the awakening of divine energy. Your guardian angels are running through the real world to get closer to your heart. Your voice and the realization that you were never alone from the beginning. Heaven has been with you. This was true even when you felt alone and asked, God, is anyone even listening? The silence wasn't rejection. This was preparation because God was writing something that could only be written over time during your waiting season. Only you could carry something majestic. The script is now complete. Shift in the scene. You are about to see the light first though. The test right now. The test is going on. The meeting, the whispers and the decision that is being thought about. They think they can change how things turn out for you. They believe they can silence you, put someone else in your place or delay you. One thing they forgot though was eternal. People cannot erase what is written in heaven and it is not written in ink. Your name, your soul, your job. This is carved in light. The shock wave of something collapsing is about to hit you, child. You will notice that someone far away suddenly reaches out to you. Strange tales connected to those who used to block you will be told. A door will open in a way that seems almost too simple. Don't think about it again. Don't get smaller again. Don't delay in assuming this ease isn't a mistake. It is favor because someone is calling your name from a different room right now. Not the meeting that tried to get rid of you, but a divine room where angels are making a replacement for the chance you missed the first time. Yes, what you lost is being made up for in heaven instead of just restoring it, multiplying it. The thing they tried to stop will come back bigger, better, and more beautiful. Also, let me whisper something that not many people hear. God does more than just give back what was stolen. He makes it more valuable. So what you are coming back to now will feel strange because you have grown. It will look bigger than you thought it would be because you have evolved and because you kept believing even during heartbreak and that faith changed the way things turned out. You were never weak. You were a warrior in the eyes of heaven. Even in your lowest moments, you passed tests in silence when you spoke kindness through pain, gave through betrayal, and smiled through pain. Those tests were not skipped either. Every act of faith, every moment of restraint, and every time you picked kindness over revenge counted. Now heaven pays in full. Listen to me. At this point, your realignment turns into activation. At this point, everything starts to move, but in spite of them, not because of them. People who wanted to get rid of you will now see you remembered, elevated, watched, and respected. The miracle is now here. There is no need to say anything. Your growth will be heard. Your happiness will be heard. Your divine peace, calm, and glow will say it all. Also, kid, remember this. The enemy will not attack things that aren't important. Your importance is demonstrated by your jealousy, gossip, and pushback. Spiritual evidence supports this. And the closer it gets to your reward, the faster it goes up. You are really close. That is why it was so loud. That is why the warfare has recently felt so strange. It looks like you have been walking into divine fulfillment. The enemy is experiencing its final panic. But this is where you win. People who wanted to get rid of you will now see you remembered, elevated, watched, and respected. The miracle is now here. There is no need to say anything. Your growth will be heard. Your happiness will be heard. Your divine peace, calm, and glow will say it all. Also, kid, remember this. The enemy will not attack things that aren't important. Your importance is demonstrated by your jealousy, gossip, and pushback. Spiritual evidence supports this. And the closer it gets to your reward, the faster it goes up. You are really close. That is why it was so loud. That is why the warfare has recently felt so strange. It looks like you have been walking into divine fulfillment. The enemy is experiencing its final panic. But this is where you win. Being still and letting God move through you is more effective than fighting them or proving yourself. Soon the last person who doubted you will hear your name in places they never thought possible. They will recognize that you are connected to people they once idolized. Opportunities that you didn't even apply for will be disclosed to them. They will be confused because they will find out the truth they didn't want to face. In any case, God favored you. You stayed humble. You did not curse them. You didn't try to show them they were wrong. You waited. You were trusted. While other people screamed with pride, you believed in the quiet. That is why you are next. That is the reason they marked you. A divine confirmation for your eyes only. This is something very private. Your soul needed this word more than your mind could understand, which is why you are still reading. God is asking me to send you a prophetic signal as a consequence. The number 111, a white feather, or something strangely specific to you, will appear in the next 48 hours. Do not say anything, but pause, smile, and whisper. I receive it. The final chain breaks at that point. Therefore, the meeting officially fails at that point. Yes, child, that is when heaven marks your moment. Heaven reintroduced you with more power, more covering, and more fire in your soul after they tried to take you away. Now walk forward with confidence, authority, and peace that makes people feel lost. God proved it when He woke you up for this message. So you have nothing to prove. Don't tell anyone. Remember, this is sacred. This is just for you. Your soul understands the weight of it, while they may never do. And your spirit is happy. Hey, welcome to your eyes. It starts now. Yes, kid. We will keep going. Heaven still has more to give and your soul still has more to receive. There is a divine intersection, a sacred threshold where you are now. A path of confusion, betrayal, misunderstanding, and spiritual exhaustion is just one step behind you. Clarity, peace, miraculous connections, and something that will shift the rest of your year are all just one step ahead. You have been chosen to move forward. Yes, let me make this clear. Heaven has cleared your name. Heaven intercepted the spiritual meeting that was intended to bring you down. I was there. I stood beside your name when they attempted to erase it. Even the whisper stopped when I spoke a word that was so loud and clear. Everything changed after I said, "This one is sealed, marked, and cannot be moved by man." The results might not be shown yet. In the spiritual world, the choice is already made. But in the natural world, you may still be unsure. You win because of obedience, not because of status, loudness, or influence. This message got to you because you opened it, because you listened. Your path was changed by that single act. Have you thought about how rare that is, kid? So many people ignore divine instruction. They scroll. There is a delay. They laugh. Not you, though. You knew in your heart. Wait, this is different. That moment changed everything. Because obedience to the quiet voice has more power than a loud storm. The angels were brought to you by your surrender. Your faith made room for a miracle, and the way you listened changed the past. Now I have to tell you what comes next. The person who knew about the secret talk and didn't say anything when your name was brought up is about to see a divine mirror. Heaven, not people, will show them the truth. It will make them shift when they see it. It will make their hearts soften. They will get in touch with you at the right time, not right away. Don't turn them down. Don't fight. Listen, because they are still a part of your divine journey. Even though they didn't say anything, the strength of your spiritual covering is demonstrated by their shift. You not only stopped their plan, but you are also changing them all by yourself. Child, your light makes other people happy. Not every person who stays quiet is an enemy either. Some people are scared of your strength, your purpose, and what you reveal about them. But slowly, quietly, and soon in public, that fear is changing into respect. You have also been looking for a sign that your money will start to get better. God heard you. You whispered that prayer after you checked your bank account. That question you asked yourself alone when no one else was around. Heaven heard, and the answer is yes. A provision is on the way. It will not happen the way you think it will. Though it is not going to look like a check, it will come as a connection, an unexpected suggestion, or a chance that seems random but was planned ahead of time. Don't leave it alone. It will seem too simple. You have also been looking for a sign that your money will start to get better. God heard you. You whispered that prayer after you checked your bank account. That question you asked yourself alone when no one else was around. Heaven heard, and the answer is yes. A provision is on the way. It will not happen the way you think it will. Though it is not going to look like a check, it will come as a connection, an unexpected suggestion, or a chance that seems random but was planned ahead of time. Don't leave it alone. It will seem too simple. It will be clear to you if it is divine. Also, kid, stop blaming yourself for things you didn't know. With the light you had, you did your best. You were strong. You displayed faith. You did not mess up. You got stronger through it. Heaven was trying to keep you from entering a room too early by making you feel like you were behind schedule. You are ready now. You are now trusted with more. This is what I, Archangel Michael, want you to do in a physical and spiritual way. Clean up your space today. Turn on a candle, say a quick prayer, play calm music, write your name on a piece of paper, and say it out loud. This name shouldn't be taken away. This name has been picked. This name is protected by God. It might feel weird, but this is strong. It is not a belief in ghosts. It is purpose. Before you go any further, I want you to make one last declaration. Put these words in the comments. My intention is sealed in heaven. This means that you own everything that was said in this message. There is no way you will leave this moment the same. You are telling the universe, the angels, and even God Himself. Once you write it down, every word, promise, and shield that was spoken over you today will be sealed in. Write it now and let it be the last thing that seals your divine rise. An intention is what calls for divine action. Do more than watch a video or read a message. You are taking part in your own deliverance. This is the point where participation and activation meet. Please click the subscribe button right now if you haven't already. Not only do you want to follow a channel, but you also want to align yourself with a prophetic covering. Those who subscribe to this ministry are saying, "I am ready for my divine assignment. Now is the time for my prophetic alignment." God's prophetic promises are activated when you place yourself under the right spiritual covering. I am ready for heaven to speak directly into my life without delay. Sign up right now and take a full step into that alignment. Now hear this last truth for the night. There is a door with a very clear name. It has been locked for a long time. Something important to you is behind this door. An idea you gave up on, a dream you thought you buried, or a link you almost forgot about. We can start to open this door. It will feel like home when it opens. There should be no stress or proof, just peace. That is how you will know it is yours. There is no need for you to compete. You will not have to do anything. You don't have to say why you deserve it. You already are. You were always good enough. You were enough before the betrayal, the heartbreak, the doubt, and the secret meeting. Now, kid, take a deep breath. Feel it. Don't hold on to your fear. Get rid of the doubt. Relax your mind. Since you are now free, not worrying about being replaced, not feeling bad about not knowing. There is no need to prove anything to anyone. The best part was that you didn't have to fight. You didn't need to beg. You only had to hear this and believe it. The rest was done by God. The Archangel Michael has been keeping watch. The plot against you has been thrown out. There has been a shift in the timeline. There is light coming through, and the person reading this is starting the life they were always meant to have. Remember, you are not just a person the next time you walk into a room to win. You are a promise, and nothing can take away a promise sealed in heaven. Yes, kid. Let's keep going, because your spirit still wants more truth than heaven has more to say. Some part of you knows this message isn't for fun since you have read this far. This is intervention. So pay close attention. Stop thinking about it now. Let your soul open up all the way. This is Archangel Michael, and I am not here to make you think. So let the noise of the world fade away. My job is to wake you up to your destiny. I haven't told you this yet. Not because I tried to hide it. It was because your spirit had to be strong enough to hold it. You have been chosen to be the divine replacement. Yes, kid. While some people were making plans to get rid of you, heaven was getting ready to replace you. Not just for defense, though. You are not just taking their plan away. What they thought they could have is being raised in you. It was the seat they wanted. It is being given to you. The favor they fought for, it was never theirs to begin with. They desired influence. Your name is on it. This is why it has been so hard for you. The enemy went after your peace of mind, your relationships, and your mind because they could feel it before you did. They knew you were meant to become something strong. This message got to you because of that. Because it is time to move, not walk in a spiritual, emotional, mental, and relational manner. Put away your doubts about your worth. Stop watering down who you are to fit in. Don't lower your voice to make other people feel better about their insecurities. We will not put up with you being here. You are here to change. Plus, kid, you already do it. Just by letting these words into your heart, the process has begun. I see it now. The light moving all around you. It is happening. The energy shift, the clarity coming back, the courage growing, the old shell breaking. Heaven is happy. I am going to tell you something that will shock you. The person who planned to get rid of you will soon see you get a reward. Yes, write these down. It will be a party when they hear your name again, not in whispers. Their hearts will freeze when they see your picture. Be in the same room as you and witness your breakthrough. They will realize that they were powerless to stop what was holy. Your covering was too strong, your calling too firm, and your angels were too close for them to break through. What is the most beautiful part? You will not hold on to anger. Don't look for revenge. You will just smile, take deep breaths and keep rising because that is who you are now. She was not a victim but a vessel. I am going to tell you something that will shock you. The person who planned to get rid of you will soon see you get a reward. Yes, write these down. It will be a party when they hear your name again, not in whispers. Their hearts will freeze when they see your picture, be in the same room as you, and witness your breakthrough. They will realize that they were powerless to stop what was holy. Your covering was too strong, your calling too firm, and your angels were too close for them to break through. What is the most beautiful part? You will not hold on to anger. Don't look for revenge. You are what you are now. So you will just smile, breathe, and keep rising. She was not a victim but a vessel. A vessel of light, a vessel of fire, and a vessel of divine timing. Child, you will start getting strange signs and unexpected confirmations. They will not always be loud or dramatic, but they will be strong. You will get a message from someone you haven't talked to in a while. It will say something that doesn't seem random. In a single day, you will hear the same word 3 different times. This is the word that God wants you to focus on for your breakthrough. You might wake up between 3 and 4 a.m. In the next few days, while everyone sleeps, heaven will whisper something. Do not worry. Listen, these are not just random events. These are codes. And now your spirit can finally figure them out. People may have misunderstood, left, talked about, or replaced you. But God did not see it that way. God doesn't want the loudest voice. He wants to find the heart that is the cleanest. You still have that heart, child. You still have love in you despite the pain, the betrayal, and the confusion. You are trusted with more because of this. Influence is not only granted to gifted people in heaven. It gives it to people you can trust. Also, child, I can trust you. You prayed all the time. You never gave up hope. You kept believing. You believed inside even when you didn't say anything. That is why I am here now. That is why this message is still going on. This isn't just a word. A spiritual transaction has taken place. You are exchanging fear for clarity, doubt for strength, suffering for healing, and silence for divine instruction. Now, here is one last secret. Your voice, which has the ability to shift atmospheres, is the real cause of your attack. That is right. People act differently when they are around you. When you walk in, the mood changes. Either inspiration or fear comes over people. Why? Because you were not made to fit in. You were made to be unique. Not with pride, not out of pride, but out of steady, quiet grace. And now that grace is coming back stronger than ever. Notice how people start to treat you differently after this. Notice how your spirit no longer puts up with things that used to drain you. Look at how doors that used to close on their own now beg to be opened by you. Now is the start of a miracle season. Not because you worked hard and did a great job, but because you stuck through the preparation. Child, take a deep breath, smile, and whisper to yourself, I am still standing. That means the enemy lost. You are still here, still picked, still under cover and still rising. So there is nothing to be afraid of. Your guardian angels are around you. You are safe on your path. Your name is being remembered and your miracle is already happening. Now is your chance. Fully open it. Take it all in and never forget what heaven told you today. This message is over, but your journey is just getting started. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says give and heaven will open over you on this platform. Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Do these 3 things before you leave. They will seal what heaven has said over you today. First, click like. Your agreement with each word said here is indicated by that like. Archangel Michael will protect you now that you say yes. By accepting this, you allow divine favor to begin flowing into your life right now. God's favor moves toward those who listen to what He says. Show your support for this message by giving it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. A covenant of ongoing prophetic covering is established when you subscribe, not just by clicking a button. Each message that comes after this one will add to the ones you already got today. Do not drift away from the place where your spiritual alignment comes from. Sign up now to get every prophetic word that has to do with your future. Last but not least, please share this video. Send it to someone who needs to know that they cannot be taken away from their divine position. Tell someone who is fighting a battle they don't fully understand about it. You receive the anointing on your life when you share. You become a way for breakthroughs to happen. And heaven does notice people who help other people get better. Now is the time to like, subscribe, and share. Then go in peace knowing that you have been picked, that you are safe, and that you are rising. It is done. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He is extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you will not just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. If you desire to deepen your connection, join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the pinned comment. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.